up.
Alright, so welcome to the last game of week 13. I currently want to kill the entirety of Browntown because what in the world was that game, dude? Anyways, we got Diddy up to bat or whatever. Fire Bro using his bullshit superpowers, grabbing that. Mr. Drinking Kool-Aid up to bat.
God,
Oh wow,
Mr. Home Run himself.
that's gone. That's a point on board for the Simians. And yeah, just a good play overall. We have no face, no face Guy Geisen up to bat. He can't even tell where the ball is. I don't know what he's running off of right now. But nonetheless, he hits a great hit. If only we had performance like that out of Browntown. We got Sam up to bat. First strike here. And Fire Bro, once again with his BS powers, grabs it. That's crazy. We got Jug, Britter, and the Demon up next. Staring down that big monkey. Yeah, Guy Geisen's just a oracle apparently. Without having eyes, mouth, nothing. He just was able to tell where it was. And this looks like a home run from Britter. If only we saw a performance like this out of Browntown. But looks like the monkeys get there in time. Got a decent hit from K. Rule. It's better than his recent showings, to be honest. We got Purple Drank up to the bat here. Just a beautiful hit. I wish we saw a performance like that out of Browntown, to be honest. Then we got a showdown with Mr. Mario, the captain. You know, I wish my captains were better, the Browntown captains. Staring down that big monkey. Let's see what he's able to do. Just hits the barrel ball. Doesn't even matter, really. Unless the item comes in clutch here, which it does not. I'm going to change sides. Oh, we got Baby Louie. Dude, these fucking babies, get them the fuck out of the league. I can't stand these fucking babies anymore. We got Road, just a great hit, you know. A play like that out of Browntown, we might have gotten more than 1 point on the board. We got Mark Wahlberg coming up here. It goes right over the head of Fire Bro. If only we did that with Boomerang Bro, and Boomerang Bro didn't use his bullshit superpowers when he wasn't even on the screen to grab the ball. We have Tiny Kong, or whatever her name is, up in to bat. Just goes straight right through Margaret Qualley. I think she's dead. There's a baseball-sized hole in her abdomen. Yeah. We got Dixie Kong again, straight through Margaret Qualley. She's like got 2 baseball-sized holes in her abdomen now. See what Diddy's able to do here. Is Diddy able to bring anybody home? Because if he is, that'd be miles better than what Browntown was able to do. And he hits a star hit. Oh wow, we only saw one of those out of Browntown today. and arguably the worst one, and that was a really good hit. Nothing like that was ever seen from Browntown today, or recently, to be honest. We have Mr. Home Run here. I wish there was somebody like that on Browntown that can consistently hit home runs, but it is what it is, I suppose. Just barely over the fence, it looks like. That's kind of crazy. And we're swapping out to Mr. Mario right here.
But it's 7-zip in the second.
I know what you
It's a pretty good hit from Geisen right there. We got Sam with the bat, staring down the champ, not the champ, I'm sorry. Mr. My stats lie and I'm actually terrible at the game himself. Britter just absolutely nails it. An absolute bullet from DK. Morgan, no flinches at all at that hit, or at that throw, I'm sorry. Got Margaret Qualley. Sent it straight. That was just a good hit. And then the shell hits Dixie. That's just, you know, good item usage. Who was that? Mr. Firebro, it looks like. That was just a good strike out of DK. That's another good strike out of DK. Just absolutely turned up this game. I wish. Oh, interesting. Another. This is what back-to-back attempted home runs from Firebro. I wish we saw anything like that out of Browntown. But it is what it is, I suppose. Then we have Brock Purdy coming up. It's kind of interesting to have two me's, Firebro, and then two more me's, but I'm not the manager. I can't really say anything on that. But Brock gets the first, which is pretty good. I wish we saw that out of anybody in Browntown, but they just kept hitting straight to either shortstop or second base like a bunch of absolute moronic idiots. No double negative, fully intended double insult, by the way. We have Mr. Slenderman himself running. That's crazy. We have Baby Luigi. Those damn babies. I just can't stand them anymore. They need the back in my, back when I was slugging, we would have never had babies like this. Babies are, oh wow, Britter gets there. Pretty good play. Babies are made for watching the game, not playing the game. Like I said before, or in Little League. We got Road, who is, pretty good most of the time. Just gets absolutely scooped up by Firebro. See, that kind of move right there is your traditional Browntown play. So here comes Mark with a hit straight to Morgan. And Mark somehow, I don't know, somehow manages to get on first base. Tiny Kong's coming up. Okay. So are they just ever gonna hit? There we go. Okay. That's just, if I was the manager of the Simians, I wouldn't be able to complain about that. Unfortunately, I am the manager of Browntown, so I never even get to see plays like that. So just hit straight to Britter. See that? Now, see, now that's a Browntown level play right there. We have a absolutely demonic lineup coming up here with Britter, the Devil. Not Devil. The Devil is YP. The Demon. And then we have Purple Drank. Oh, it's just a very good POW. Surprising that he gets on first base. Doesn't even go for second base. But K. Rool's up to bat. K. Rool's probably... No, he doesn't swing there. And he swings here. That's just a solid hit, I guess. I don't know what happened to K. Rool's capability of hitting home runs, but I guess it's just not really a thing anymore. Purple Drank is up. Maybe the Vermonsters manager should try starring somebody else like Purple Drank or Britter in that same lineup to capitalize on K. Rool's base power. But I am not the manager of the Vermonsters. I'm unfortunately the manager of Browntown. Morgan's up to bat. He's getting comms to throw it straight down the middle. I think he's gonna hit the barrel, to be honest. Oh. He's just getting yelled at to hit down the middle, which he just does not. Hits it straight to Guy Geisen and gets a double play. Brings us to the next inning with another absolutely devious lineup with Mr. Home Run straight in the middle. Straight to Britter. Just no fly zone over here, it would appear. And it's a foul ball, unfortunately. Yeah, if you're wondering, viewers at home, compared to the last time I commentated, I was a commentator. The reason why I sound so dead inside is this is what happens when you are at the bottom of the league for 2 seasons in a row and there's no hope of a ladder or a rope to get you out. So I don't even know what happened there, but we have Margaret, Firebro, and Brock coming up next. So 7-0 in the bottom of the 4th inning. The Vermonsters really need to get some points on the board here. That's how I felt the entire time with Browntown, where we only got a point on like the 7th inning. You know, that game was 2-1 Noodlers Browntown. Why, guys, just why? Like, can we talk about that? Margaret gets out. That's just a very good throw. Brock is hitting the ball right now. Sends it straight to Mark Wahlberg, who gets out again. The Simians they're just playing really well. The evil baby that ruins the sanctity of the league is in this next lineup. I personally hope a flaming barrel comes and crushes him to death, but you can only pray for so much. Back in my time in the Great Slugger War, I saw all kinds of heinous deeds like that. So this damn baby's gonna hit it straight to Firebro. And what did I say? Straight to Firebro. I mean, they do call me the Oracle, so. We got Road coming up. Sam is somehow on second base. I don't know how he got there so quickly. Goes right past Britter and somehow makes it onto first base. And we have Mark Wahlberg, which I don't know why he's here. He should really be, you know, making movies, because he's an actor, not a ball player. But nonetheless, that's just a very good hit from Mark Wahlberg. Who have we got up? Do we have a grand slam on our hands? Maybe if Tiny Kong can lock in, but it is unlikely. Oh my goodness. Perhaps they do, in fact, call me the Oracle. So they got somebody home. That's still good, though. This is just an absolute decimation of the Vermonsters here. This may hurt their morale and potentially their placement in the leagues before their before playoffs. When Britter's there, their defense is doing, you know, pretty good, but just their offense just cannot match, which is very similar to the Browntown performance. We got Jug Coop, the 3-time Wii Party Board champion here. Unfortunately, he is not the champion of Sluggers, and never has been, never will be. Mark Wahlberg might have the highest box score of any me in a game after this game. We may see an absolutely record breaker score. Just a crazy foul from DK there. We got Britter charging. Oh, guy almost gets there. Britter goes second from an amazing pow from K. Rule. We got K. Rule up to bat. Just a star hit that goes straight right. That's a good hit though. That gets Britter home, almost. Oh, he does. That does get him home. That's a point on the board for the Vermonsters. I'm hearing word from my manager team. The Vermonster manager is saying that this is momentum and it's only gonna get them more points as they go on. But using my sightseeing powers as the Oracle, I can't see them gaining too many here in the next coming innings. It is, however, a good play here. If Mario can get K. Rule home, that would be impressive. I'm getting word from my star team that apparently Mario has never used his star hit, so we don't even know what that is. K. Rule gets home. We have Morgan up to bat, and they're swapping out DK. Poor Diddy. Morgan just, you know, unflinching against the power of the monkeys, sends it straight to Guy Geisen, which gets them out. So we're moving into the 6th inning here. Is the big talk about momentum just going to be a one-time thing, or will it, you know, actually come true? Ew. DK lining up, potentially an absolute crowd shocker here. And that is gone. They're not going to get there in time. Absolutely amazing hit by DK there. He's just playing out of his mind right now. I was gonna quote a basketball video, but I don't think I can really say that on this platform. But those who know, he's out of his something mind, if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, it may have like poor implications for the fact that DK is a gorilla. If you know, those who know, the evil baby is up to bat. That really needs to not be in the league after a play like this, especially. An admirable hit, I will give it to him, but Brock was just too powerful for him. Coming up, we got Margaret, Firebro, and Brock, a familiar trio. We've seen them like 4 billion times already, and he's just out already. Firebro coming up here. Is he gonna go for a 3-for of attempting to get another home run? We will see, although it will probably not happen here. I think he's just gonna be short. Yep. Oh, but the banana, he does not capitalize on it. But Brock coming up. Can Brock actually do anything here? Capitalize, maybe get Firebro to second base? And it would look that is not the case. The Vermonsters manager is throwing himself on the ground. He's screaming, crying, and he's spinning in a circle. I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like it before.
Oh my god.
Just an absolute strong arm play by Britter there. His wingspan is quite admirable. Hit by the banana, Mark makes it to first somehow, just barely. I think that's one of the best. We've seen the best uses of bananas this week on this game, which makes sense because we are on the monkey map with the monkey team. Britter gets there again, gets Mark out. Looks like the banana play was, unfortunately, 4-0. The defense absolutely locked, but the offense is just falling behind. Can Jug Coop here make any difference? Threatening the bench. Jug's play here could mean he... Oh man. Jug might be getting benched. We have Britter here. Just a pretty solid hit. Gets him to first base. Coming up we have K-Rule, the Demon. Will he be able to actually hit a home run this time? And it looks like he will, yes. And that gets them 2 more points on the board, which brings them 9-4, yes. Purple Drank is coming up. Will the Simians be able to clinch a last moment victory here? Because if they can keep their points, but not increase their points by what the current standings seem until DK comes around on the batting order, they might win this just barely. And speaking of drinking Kool-Aid, here he comes. Dixie Kong coming up, an absolute dark horse of a hard hitter. You would not see it coming, but just is very consistent hitting, which I wish we saw out of Browntown. And Mario is getting tired, which makes sense. He's going up against literal primates that are like 20 times stronger than him. With an amazing ghost ball from DK. Does Diddy go home? Not Diddy, Dixie. Dixie does stay at third base. And we have an absolute missile from DK to get them potentially. Oh, wow. Look at that. Dixie still gets home, though. And K-Rule is up to pitch. This is interesting. He has a high pitching stat. Can he, back it up with skills? We'll see. And it looks like it might be. Here's Mr. Sam. Is he going to be able to capitalize and get Diddy home to get them 1 more point, 11-4, or will he get out here and pass it over to the Vermonsters for them to potentially try and make a comeback? And Diddy makes it home, with the next coming up being that damn baby. Thankfully, we used to have a baby on Browntown. It was Baby Mario, and he was terrible. He played like a baby, which would make sense because he was a baby. But he is no longer on the team. We have Morgan coming up here, and Guy Geisen gets hit. So does literally everybody else except for Morgan somehow. And next up is Margaret Qualley. Are they going to be able to do something here and advance the bases, or will they fall flat? And it looks like another POW. Morgan is hit by the POW, which that was a risky play from Firebro. Is Firebro going to attempt to get another home run and get his players home, or will he choke once more? And it looks like it is an attempted home run. And They don't get there in time, which gets them 3 more points on the board, brings them up to 7. So they're only 4 points away from matching the game and putting us into extra innings. However, they are coming into their weaker part of their lineup right now, right before K. Rule, with an infield fly from Brock starting out the inning. Not a good first impression. Jug coming up. Baby Luigi out on the mound. Is this a potential throw by the Simians? We will see. Who knows? Maybe the baby might be nasty on the mound. On the mound, not the pound. Now the manager is currently insulting Jug. But a walk might be incoming. And so we have confirmation that Jug Coop is being benched after this game. However, this may be heat of the moment, and he may actually stay over Blue Shy Guy or the Smiler. We have a POW coming in that just bounces right off her head. We have K-Rule pre-charging already with an absolute just fart ball of a hit.
Fart ball is crazy.
Come on, Frank. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Now we have Purple Drank on base, and we're gonna see if he can actually hit against the baby. And he is, with Britter almost going home, which was not a smart play. Are we gonna see a first ever star hit from Mario today? We might. But I will not use my Oracle powers here. I'll let it up to fate. And it looks like it goes straight to DK and wastes all of the efforts made by the players beforehand. Can the Simians secure themselves a higher lead, or will they just have to lock in for defense to win them the game? A decent hit from Red Toad. Just goes straight to first base. Mark Wahlberg is up, the current reigning me of the game. A very impressive player this game. Just an absolutely beautiful hit from Mark. I wish LeBron and Caitlin Clark of Browntown were able to compare. Malcolm is the only one that's, actually a pretty good me. Oh wow, just an absolutely amazing play by the defense on Vermonsters. Are they going to be able to get Sam home? Or I'm sorry, Red Toad home. Let's see. The absolute dark horse here. Let's see if she'll be able to make a play. Which it looks like she will, and Red Toad gets home with a beautiful POW that she does not take advantage of. Just wasting the efforts of Diddy. But potentially they have, if Diddy can get on base here, DK is up next, which he cannot. So DK does not get to hit anymore. No more points secured. They need 5 to tie the game, 6 to win. Will they be able to do that in one inning, where they have, historically, this game so far, gotten no more than 3 points in an inning? Goes straight to Donkey Kong. We have Margaret Qualley coming up. Historically an amazing center, because she has just absolute hacking powers and can move across the field at 20 billion light speed. And the final chance of the Vermonsters with an infield fly to end the game. That's the game. The Simians win 12-7 against the Vermonsters. And we will see here the box scores. With MVP being Mr. DK. No surprise there. With DK running a cool 180 and a, yet again, 0 for the baby, just like last game. And a 120 from Dixie, which is very impressive. and we have a let's see here, a 130. Steven, can you go back? I want to see what Mark Wahlberg had. He had only a 90 for Mark Wahlberg, which is impressive because he was going out of his mind. But that was it for the last game, I believe, of Sluggers of this week, week 13. So everybody have a good one, and have a good day, not like a Browntown day. Have a good day. Goodbye.